After resistance training, muscle protein synthesis stays elevated for a certain period of time. And if that's eventually going to return to baseline and you don't plan on training that day, does your protein intake matter less? First of all, there is no universal anabolic window. Resistance training can definitely elevate your muscle protein synthesis, but the degree to which it does and the length to which it stays elevated is going to change based upon you and your circumstances. Practically speaking, it's what is your training history? How long have you been in the gym? And what work did you do to actually stimulate muscle protein synthesis? Older work done on muscle protein synthesis rates has shown that your muscle protein synthesis can stay elevated for roughly 1 to 2 days post exercise. And if you're new to exercise, if you're a beginner in the gym, you will probably see a larger increase in muscle protein synthesis because you have what I would call more room for construction. You have more potential to grow than someone who's been in the gym for longer pursuing your same goals. Now, if that rate of muscle protein synthesis comes back down to baseline, do you need to still worry about your protein intake? And the answer is yes. You need amino acids to actually build proteins, and your muscle cells are constantly recycling through proteins. They have to build new ones. They have to break down old ones that were damaged that need to be repaired. This is a constant cycle. And eating protein actually keeps your muscle protein synthesis rates up over baseline. And not to also forget, you have plenty of other tissues that actually need amino acids. So it's not just for your muscle cells, it's literally for practically your entire body. And if I'm just keeping it real with you here, your gains are actually coming from keeping your net protein balance positive over time and keeping it repeatedly positive over time. And I'm talking about weeks, months, and potentially years, not just some 48-hour window. So please do not cycle your protein intake based on whether you train that day or not. Especially if muscle growth is your goal, just have a consistent protein intake that you have regardless of if you're training or if it's a rest day.